everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings, and we are going to do the Cancer Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for March 22nd through the 31st. So we are going to get some oracle cards and see what your overall energy is for the week. Hopefully you guys are staying safe. Hopefully you guys are feeling good and trying to stay as positive as possible. Ooh, this is coming up in a lot. The energy is gaining momentum. And I think I've said this in every reading, so if you watch more than one, I apologize for repeating myself. But we are in this energy right now where we just started Aries season, which is that, Aries is that burst of energy, that passion, that confidence, that following your desire. Of course, when did spring start? Anyway, we are in spring, which is new beginnings, which is renewal. And then we've also had Jupiter and Mercury and Mars, if I'm not mistaken, were in alignment. And this brought in this huge burst of energy, this really powerful energy. And with Jupiter, it's the planet of luck. So this is a really good time to put energy towards things that you're wanting to manifest. Put your energy towards things that you feel passionately about. This card is also saying that, it's a very strong energy right now. So be very mindful of where you're giving your attention to, where your thoughts are going. Be mindful that you're only putting your thoughts and your energy into things that you're wanting to manifest into your life, as opposed to things that you don't want. And that's kind of what this is saying, a time to give rather than take, and conclusions are within reach. What this is saying is pay attention to where you're giving your energy to. Put your energy towards, towards your goals right now. And then you have the overall energy as a win-win outcome. This has also came out in a lot of readings this week. And so what that's saying is, things are moving forward, and regardless of what it looks like right now, it's going to be a really positive outcome, and there's going to be balance restored. Let me pull one on. I feel like this time to give card is more about giving giving to your dreams and your desires, as opposed to like sacrificing yourself. But I'm going to pull more on this. I mean, it is a very good time to, help in any way you can. Help your friends, help your community. Okay, clarifying this new moon in Virgo card. We have the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords. It's almost like for some of you, maybe you have been holding back communication from somebody, or yeah, okay. With the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords is a really painful ending. This is also about letting go of difficulties, surrendering. The King of Swords is all about doing the right thing, and the Ace of Pentacles is all about a stable new beginning. So again, I feel like this is saying don't put your focus into the past. Don't put your focus into things that have gone wrong. Be very clear in what it is that you want. Be very clear in what you want for your new future, for your beginning, for your own stability, for your own comfort. Be very clear on what it is you want and communicate about what it is you want. Communicate in your communication. Be very clear and direct on what it is that you want to communicate. And this is also saying don't hold back. Don't hold back communication. This is also saying that it's a good time to reach out to somebody. If you've been wanting to reach out to somebody, this is a good time to reach out. Yeah, this is very, very strongly saying be very mindful of your focus, your thoughts, what you're putting your energy to, where you're putting your attention to. With the Queen of Cups and the Hanged Man, the Queen of Cups is all about giving that loving and nurturing energy. It's all about abundance. It's all about trusting in your intuition, following your heart. With the Hanged Man, this tends to be somebody who is, stuck in a negative cycle. For some of you, I feel that you have put off something for yourself, something that you wanted to do for yourself for other people. And this is saying this is time to really start putting that energy into yourself. Don't keep getting pulled back into the things that are holding you back or the things that have kept you still, because you're being filled with all this passion and all this energy. And so you need to put that energy and focus into what it is you want and what you want to manifest, instead of putting that energy back into the things that have continuously drained your energy in the past. Okay, so now let's get to the tarot. Wow. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands, and then we have that followed by the Fool card. And so what that's saying to me is that you're carrying this really heavy burden. You're carrying. It could be that you feel like somebody around you is kind of avoiding responsibility, and you're having to pick up the slack or pick up the responsibility, and you feel like that's something that's preventing you from moving forward. It could be that you feel that somebody you're connecting with is avoiding something, avoiding communicating, avoiding opening up, avoiding the connection. But whatever this is, you feel like you're taking on a burden that you don't need to take, or you're taking on a burden that is preventing you from having this fresh new start that you want. It's also somebody who's really leery about taking this leap of faith towards something that they want, because they feel that it will be a burden. Let's see what else we get. What is this Seven of Swords? I want to say, too, somebody is possibly avoiding confrontation, trying to avoid confrontation. But by avoiding confrontation, you're preventing your new beginning. And this could be somebody you're connecting with is avoiding confrontation. But either way, it's preventing this new start. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you have the world reversed. To me, this is also saying that there's a cycle in your life that needs to be closed out. There's an ending that needs to happen, but somebody's avoiding the ending. It's like you're like trying to end a relationship, or you're trying to, break up with somebody, or you're trying to leave somebody, and they're not allowing it. They're avoiding something that's preventing you, or there's a need to end something within this connection, but the conversation is being avoided. Yeah. Wow. Let's see what else we get. Yeah, okay. I do feel for some of you that you are trying to either end a relationship, step out of a relationship, or kind of clear away something from the past. Because you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. To me, that's somebody who's moving forwards towards their independence, or moving towards something for themselves, something that they want to manifest for themselves. And again, you have felt blocked from this because you have felt that somebody else has been avoiding a responsibility, or you've been having to take on burdens that weren't yours. But we do have the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Swords is cutting away. The Ace of Swords is also about open and honest communication. And so I feel that if this is you trying to step away from a connection and having difficulties stepping away from that, this is saying that there needs to be some very clear-cut communication. You need to be very clear in what you're communicating to this person, clear on what it is that you want. I feel that this is saying also to try to leave emotions out of it. If this is somebody that you're connecting with, and they're not putting any effort into the relationship, and you feel that you're the one putting in all the effort in the relationship, and you two aren't getting this new start that you're wanting, I feel that this is saying too, it's like somebody's avoiding having a conversation because they know. That's what it is. You're wanting to have this conversation, you're wanting to open up to this, but it's like the person is avoiding it to some extent. Or again, it could be you having difficulties communicating that to this person. But let me see what else we get. Somebody's avoiding the talk. Yeah, it's like somebody's just trying to slip away without saying anything, and the other person's like, oh, hell no, we're going to have this conversation. Oh, I like this. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles as your overall energy. So this is, that new beginning, that very stable beginning, that very stable start. You have the Six of Swords or the Six of Wands underneath that, which is the card of success, which is the card of victory, which is the card of overcoming difficulty. And then we have the Page of Swords, which is the card, again, of open, honest communication. This is also a card of being willing to communicate, being willing to open up. Yeah, you have 3 aces too. Okay, you have the Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. And the Emperor is, this is saying, again, there needs to be balance. There needs to be balance in where you're giving your energy to. You're giving your energy and effort into things that are just draining you. And so with this Ace of Cups, this is, I feel like, okay. I feel like for some of you, you are starting a new relationship, or maybe you have made a new connection with somebody. And you're wanting a new beginning, but it's almost like either this person is avoiding having this conversation, or somebody is still stuck to something from their past. And again, if this is you, if this is you trying to leave a relationship to start something, again, it's like this person from the past is like avoiding that ending or avoiding having that conversation. But with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, you are able to cut through this. I think it's a matter of, with the Emperor, again, of just taking control and having that conversation. Being very clear on what it is you want to communicate. If this is a new start that you're wanting with somebody and you feel that they're avoiding it, I feel that it's very important that you open up and express that to this person. But I will pull some more cards just to make sure. And it could be somebody that you're connected with still has some sort of connection to the past. Let me see. Yeah, I kind of feel regardless if this is somebody that you're connecting with, that you're trying to move this connection forward, I feel like regardless, you're going to get to that point this week where you're like, okay, either we have this conversation or I'm ready to move forward because I'm tired of being confused. If this this person you're connecting with, if this is a new person, if this is a relationship that you're trying to move forward, I feel that there's the desire to move forward. I feel that there is a really strong connection between the two of you. But if this person is like avoiding having this conversation, I feel that it's still that there's something from their past that they have not let go of or they have not cleared away. And it could just be that, there's a hesitancy in getting into another commitment because of how this previous commitment ended. But regardless, I feel that this person is still just in this place of they haven't cut away the past yet. And I feel that it's necessary for you to have this conversation with this person and be willing to say, regardless, if I don't get this, I'm moving on. I'm tired of being confused. And I do feel that that's going to restore balance within this connection. I just think with this person, if that's what you're dealing with, it's going to take a while for this person to really fully let go of this thing, of the past. Yeah. This person is really struggling with going back and forth with this person from their past. Now, that if this is you trying to step away from a relationship, again, this is saying you need to be very clear on what it is that you want and be willing to just cut, be very clear with the communication and let it be. Because I feel that this person is, the way that they're acting, it might have a tendency to make you doubt your decision to leave this relationship behind. And I do feel that you have this really beautiful new connection coming towards you. Okay, let me see. Get any more guidance for you guys. Oh, the Sun card. I like that. Yeah, the Sun is about being very open on what it is that you want. The Sun is also having, being freed from restriction. This is stepping into a place where you have all of these beautiful possibilities before you. Again, that's saying be very open with what you're communicating. Six of Wands. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Once you're open, being very open is going to give you to this place of success. You've put in enough seeds, you put in enough effort. Now's the time that you just have to be willing to take that final step, whether that be open up, express everything, be very clear on what you want, be willing to cut anything off and walk away from it, because you are manifesting something really beautiful. You really are stepping into a really positive phase within your life. But whatever linkage to the past that has been causing this burden has got to be cut away. And whether that be you cutting this person off until they have cut their past away, or you needing to cut your past away, that is the next step. And then you get this. Okay? Let's see what's on the bottom. Yeah. And that's the Eight of Wands. That's positive movement forward. That's passionate movement forward also. Right now you're in this phase of, you know, feeling stuck or feeling like you have to look at all angles. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. I am sending you guys much, much love, and I hope you have an amazing week. Bye-bye.